Oh,
Welcome to S.O.W. Stream of Wisdom. I'd like to thank you for joining us here at the Houston location. Um, any information and links for alms, upcoming events, etc., is in the description box. Etc., is in the description box. Hey, my boys.
Oh, wow.
We good?
Yeah, we good.
okay.
Yep.
Okay.
Oh, I'm done.
Oh, yeah, like-
Everything's in the description box.
Yeah,
Everything's in the description.
yeah, make sure you go to the description for like all the announcements, all our different businesses, right? All of our social media pages,
Jeez.
all 50 of them. Go like a little bit more, right? Or just do this. So that look, that part of the podium is like cut out, right? We do got Hanukkah coming up on the 13th of
This month.
this month, like next Saturday.
This Saturday.
This Saturday.
This Saturday.
See?
Yeah. This
Right?
Saturday.
This Saturday. Hey, I don't even know what today's date is. So, definitely this Saturday, right? Right, today's the 10th? Okay, so the 13th to the 21st. So, we won't have class on those days. So, you know, y'all, if y'all are familiar with us, y'all know how we do it. On the feast days, we take a break from the class. That way we can gather on all the days, right? So, you know, other schools do it a little different where they have class during their feast days. You know, they make it part of the class. So, you know, we do a lot of class throughout the year, so we just take that time to let everybody relax, enjoy the feast days, get together, you know, do our prayers and ring in those feast days. So it will be Hanukkah for those 8 days. So and then we'll obviously be back in full effect, and then the next thing will be what? Purim? Right, so, yeah, again, anything you wanna give, any donations, got the different ways, if you need an address to mail anything, you could just send a message in the chat, you can hit us up on the YouTube page, I'm always active in there, I'm always paying attention to what's going on in there, so you can always hit us up there, alright? I think y'all see the topic title is there. Right, the title of the topic of the class. The furnace of reason. Is it the devil or is it your decisions?
Dun dun dun.
Dun, right, dun, right? And so, you know, a lot of the times, you know, we're going through our walk, we trying to live this life. We're trying to do the right things. We're making decisions on the fly. We're making decisions, trying to make, you know, proper decisions before things happen. We're trying to please the Most High. We're trying to keep the commandments. You know, we're trying to do a lot of things as Israelites, right? We're trying to stave off the attacks, the temptations. We're trying to, you know, hide ourselves. It says flee from the devil. We're trying to hide ourselves. There's a lot of things that we're trying to do to please the Father and also, you know, to stay pure. And, you know, within that, sometimes we get caught up. Sometimes we get caught up and sometimes we get caught up and we forget certain principles of how and why things happen. And, you know, the only thing that we can do is make decisions in this life. And everything starts with a decision, right? And so, you know, I just want to go through and just remind brothers and sisters that, well, before I give away the whole class, let's just dive in. Let's go into the first point. Because we do gotta be reminded of a few things, and, you know, we gotta be reminded, how does the Most High have things set up? Right? Is it Satan, or is it your decisions? Is it the devil, or is it the decisions? Right? So, first thing that we gotta establish, let's establish the roles. What is Satan's role? Right? You can write down Satan's role, external pressure. And what do I mean by, who can tell me what they think I mean by external pressure? What do y'all think that means?
Lakeisha.
Almost like.
Oh, my bad.
Right.
Raya.
Almost like peer pressure from the outside, just being pressured to do stuff by people or whoever or whatever, is external. So it's not something within, it's something like around you or somebody or something like that.
Right. You said it perfect. You spoke well. It's those external factors that press on us, right? And they try to get us to move in a certain way, and they present themselves, these pressures present themselves in many different ways, right? What's one of the ways these pressures present themselves? What's the biggest way?
Money,
Huh?
bills.
Bills, money, finance, lack thereof. For some people, it's the abundance thereof, right? For some people, it's the abundance thereof. Don't get it twisted. People that got money got issues too.
Mm-hmm.
I think we forget that, because I know me, I'm on one side of the coin, so I don't know about their issues, but I know they got issues, because they have decisions to make also,
Okay.
right? So the main thing, shit, come on, even this whack America, their whole credit score about to go down. How many of y'all know that? America's credit rating is gonna go from an A++ to like a AAA credit score to like a A- credit score or something like that. Because even America got money problems. That Corey was like, damn, they got problems, ain't nobody making it. But their money problems are stemmed from what? External pressures, decision making, right? And so, there's many external pressures depending on each person's circumstance, and everyone has their own set of external problems, and then some of the problems we all have in common, right? The pressures, like if you got family that's near to you and dear to you, the pressures of trying to be a good family member towards them while still holding yourself accountable to the Most High, right? Trying to be around them, show them a good example, be that family person, be that family oriented person, but also not compromising your days of worship, your feast days, your belief system to be around them. That's an external pressure, right? We talked about the finances, and there's a slew of external pressures that if you sit back and you just have to make these decisions, at some point the decision making can be detrimental. Trying to alleviate, because that's the point. The decision making is based on how to alleviate the pressures, correct? Yeah. How do I alleviate the bills, the money? How do I, because we all know, once there's money problems in the home, that usually does what within the household? The people that are responsible for the money within the household tend to now fall into disagreements. One person can feel overburdened over another. One person could feel like, I'm doing more than the other, and then that turns into a situation if the mind states, if the mentalities aren't aligned, right? What you talking about? You laughing?
No, I
I feel like you waiting for me to say something.
No, I was just thinking on
Chilling, man.
how that dynamic could be, if one has more money than the other, They can say something to the effect of, why are you doing this with the money? Or they have disagreements on what the money is being used on. One person may have say, hey, we need to focus on bills. And being that money is short, let's use credit for bills. And the other can say, and then we can take care of the credit a little bit later, it gives us a little bit more grace. And then the other can say, no, let's just use cash and knock it all the way out. But then we could use that, but then the other one's like, but we could use that cash for something else that actually demands cash. You see, and then that causes a conflict in the household on what to do with the money in order to survive.
Like how to allocate the funds.
Yeah.
Yeah, all these things are like external pressures, right? The brother in the chat, Ashamav said, wait, is it Ashamav? Oh, right. Okay, he changed his name. External pressure equals deep thoughts, question mark. Yeah. Yeah, they can, but we're not there yet. Because I want to show y'all that there's something outside of your own thoughts that these deep pressures can be, or these external pressures can be. We don't get to the thought process, because that's part of it also. But that ain't got nothing to do with Satan. Right? Satan's role is to have the world push on you and pressurize you to either break you down to conform, or you roll with the tide, you don't conform and you muscle through it. But it all depends on how you make your decisions, right? So let's just explore that concept with a couple of scriptures. We talked enough. I want you to go, and the reason why I'm saying Satan's role, because his role don't change all of a sudden because it's you. Like, well, Satan's dealing with me different all of a sudden. Or, he dealing with me outside of the norm. No. Nope. No. There's a norm.
Yep.
And he can't break that norm. That's the point. So I want you to go to Luke chapter 4 and verse 1. And we usually go to the Matthew 4 version, but I want to go here because of just the way it's worded. Right? I like the way Luke's account is worded. Right? Go to Luke chapter 4 and verse 1, and we're just understanding what is Satan's role. I'm not going to really dive into the story too much, because I just want to give what the role is in these scriptures that Satan is playing, or the devil, or whatever you want to call him. Go ahead.
Luke chapter 4 verse 1.
Hashatan, whatever. Go ahead.
Luke chapter 4 verse 1. And Jesus, being full of the Holy Spirit,
Right.
returned from Jordan and was led by the Spirit into the wilderness,
Go ahead.
being 40 days tempted of the devil.
How many days tempted?
40 days tempted of the devil.
Go ahead.
And in those days, he didn't eat nothing. And when they were ended, he afterward hungered.
Jump down to verse 13, because we're not going to go through the whole story. Y'all know the story. The point that I'm trying to show you is, what was Satan's job? 40 days tempted of the devil. 13, read.
Verse 13. And when the devil had ended all the temptation.
All the what?
All the temptation.
All the making him sin?
All the temptation.
All the making decisions for Christ?
All the temptation.
So all the devil's job was to just tempt. And we can look into the definition of tempt. I didn't put it in my class. But if y'all need to if somebody wants to look it up, you can. Read 13 again.
Luke chapter 4, verse 13.
Right.
And when the devil had ended all the temptation, he departed from him for a season.
Right. All to do what? I'll be back for more tempting. Departed for a season because he couldn't break him. He couldn't get him to move according to the temptations that he was putting out there. We know what he tempted him with. Power. Oh, you hungry? Get you something to eat. Oh, you know what? Dash yourself off the cliffs. Let's see if the Most High lift you up. See if he'll keep his word.
Yeah.
Right? So he tempted him with these things, seeing if he could get him to move according to his will, the devil, Satan's will.
And those are only the highlighted temptations.
Those are the only highlighted ones. It said 40 days.
40 days, yeah.
We get the 3 joints, and maybe those were the 3 that was spread out through the 40 days, but as far as it said that he was tempted 40 days. So just think about what was going on where there were many things happening and being presented where it was about getting Christ to make a decision opposite of what the will of the Father was. Right? Now go to 1 Corinthians 7 and verse 5. And again, I'm not really going into the actual context of these accounts, like breaking them down, because that's not the point of this class. I just want to show what is Satan's role in these accounts. That's it. What is Satan's role in these? And then we'll understand that his role don't change. Like he didn't all of a sudden up and say, you know what, I'm gonna do something different to mankind today. You know what, I'm gonna stop being the tempter and I'm gonna start being the decision maker for them. Oh, did I give it away? Go ahead. Yeah, 1 Corinthians.
1 Corinthians chapter 7, verse 5.
Because I want y'all to think. Go ahead.
Defraud ye not one the other,
Right.
except it be with consent.
Right. So Paul is giving a wisdom here about a man and a wife defrauding one another, right? Sexually, holding back or fasting from any physical intercourse. He said, defraud ye not one from another. Go ahead.
Except it be with consent for a time.
Unless you guys have consent for a time. Hey, babe, we're going to go on this, 7-day fast, or we're going to go on this 3-month fast. Go ahead.
That ye may give yourselves to fasting
Go
and
ahead.
prayer,
Go ahead.
and come together again,
Right.
that Satan tempt you not
Uh-huh.
for your
Incontinency.
incontinency.
That Satan tempt you not. Or did it say Satan made the decision for you to be incontinent?
No, tempt you not.
Somebody look up incontinency. It's to be incontinent means you cannot hold yourself. You can't restrain yourself from lawful. It means to be restrained in lawful pleasures. That's what it means to be continent. Incontinent means I'm not restrained. I can't hold myself on this fast, right? So what is he saying? Satan will tempt you in these moments for not being able to hold yourself. That right there is letting you know something. But who got the definition? And hopefully, I'm making sense right now, and y'all are understanding what Satan's role is in this whole dichotomy, in this whole setup, right? Of good versus evil, wicked versus right. What is his role? And we're gonna make it more plain. Who got incontinency? What you got?
Oh, this time
Watch, it's easy. Look, we're gonna do it like this.
I'm trying to get it in the 18.
Yeah, that's where I was gonna go. Incontinency.
It's talking about the other
Pull up.
definition, talking about leakage.
Incontinent. It say what? Yeah. It says what?
Leakage.
Yeah, that's what. Yeah, that's
Oh.
the definition.
Oh,
Not
well.
being able to hold yourself. It's talking about bowels. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, that's the definition. Yep. Good.
Okay, so, well,
You didn't see that on the diaper commercial when they said incontinent, and then you talk about because they can't hold their bowels. That's part of it. Yeah.
oh, okay. So incontinent, I can't even say it now.
Incontinency.
Incontinency
Mhm.
is the inability to control bodily function.
Right.
Most commonly the involuntary leakage
Uh-huh.
of urine, urinary continencies, or feces
Mhm.
from the bladder or bowels, but it can also refer to a lack of control over sexual desire.
See that? It means a lack of control. It can mean a lack of control in sexual desires, and it's more in lawful sexual pleasures. Like when you go into Ecclesiasticus and it says her continent mind cannot be valued. A continent mind is a mind that's restrained even in lawful pleasures. So what are we dealing with here? Incontinency, the lack of being able to hold yourself when you're placed in a situation of fasting, but then Satan can tempt you for not being able to restrain oneself. That's the point I'm trying to make, that, read it again. Now you, for him.
1 Corinthians chapter 7, verse 5.
Go ahead.
Defraud ye not one the other, except it be with consent for
Right.
a time,
Go ahead.
that ye may give yourself to fasting and prayer,
Right.
and come together again, that Satan tempt you not for your
Incontinency.
incontinency.
That Satan tempts you not for your incontinency, because that's his job. His job is to find that moment where you're weak and present something to you as if it's a strength. Or when you're weak, to bring you weaker. Yeah. When you think it's all good, he weakens you. That's the job. That's the job.
Wow.
Right? It ain't even nothing that deep. Watch, let's go to 1 Thessalonians 3, verse 4. You good.
3 verse 4.
1 Thessalonians 3, verse 4.
Come.
You're going to read that for me.
Come.
Go ahead.
1 Thessalonians chapter 3 verse 4.
Go ahead.
For verily, when we were with you,
Right.
we told you before that we should suffer tribulation.
Right, so Paul is writing to the Thessalonians, the people in Thessalonica. Hey, we told you that when we was with you, we was going to go through much tribulation, you shall enter into the kingdom. Go ahead.
Even as it came to pass,
And it came to pass, go ahead.
and ye know, for this cause, when I could no longer forbear,
Right,
I sent to know your faith,
right.
lest by some means the tempter had tempted
The
you.
what have what?
The tempter had tempted
The
you.
what have what?
The tempter had tempted you.
Because that's the job of the tempter, is to just tempt. That's it. To present the idea. To present an opportunity. Right? He don't drive you to the opportunity. Right? He don't drive you to the idea. He doesn't choose for you. But there's a temptation. Somebody get the word. Temptation. Somebody get it and let's see what we got. Before we go into this Job. And you know, I'm going this route because, you know, a lot of the times, man, we be going through this life and it's like, man, the devil, man, it's Satan. Nah, it ain't Satan, because he didn't choose the path you chose. He didn't choose it for you. Right? He didn't choose it. You did. You walk it, not him. He didn't attach himself to your legs and make you walk that road. Right? There's a fork in the road and you can make the decision to go left or right. Satan just he makes one side look better than the other. That's it. He give you all the goodie bags in the beginning and make it look nice and glorious on one side, while the other side looks plain Jane. And you're like, oh, I don't know about this. It's not looking so good over there, bruv. It's not looking good. Right? And then you do what? You go to the nice shiny side, right? Where everything's nice and glowy in the beginning.
Yeah.
It looks good. You didn't think. You didn't plan. You just walked and went left.
Felt good.
But there was red flags. There was red flags. There was red flags. But you ignored them. What you got for tempt?
Oh, I have temptation.
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay,
Say it.
temptation. The desire to do something, especially something wrong or unwise.
The desire to do something wrong or unwise. What else?
And it says a thing or course of action that attracts or tempts someone.
So it's an attraction. It's something that attracts you to something. Right? That's why the scriptures say when a man is tempted, he's drawn away by what? His own lust. Yeah. When a man is tempted, he's drawn away by his own lust. That's in James. Right? I believe that's in, what is that, James 2?
James 1 and 14.
Oh, James 1. Right? So read your definition again. Somebody read James 1.
Temptation. The desire to do something, especially something wrong or unwise.
Right?
A thing or course of action that attracts or tempts someone.
So it's a course or action or a thing that tempts someone or that draws them from one course to another. Go ahead. I'm embellishing. Go ahead.
The act of tempting or
Uh-huh.
the state of being tempted,
Right?
especially to evil.
Yeah, so you can be tempted either way. You can be tempted to do something good, but especially, that word is more slanted towards doing evil. Right?
Okay.
Let's look at this word here. Tempted, testing, to put to test. Trial, attempt, experience. Right? So a trial, an experiment. Let's see here. There's many root words.
What the etymology of it?
Yeah, read that. What you got?
The etymology of it, it says,
Word etymology?
well, I just went down on the dictionary.
Yeah, what you
part.
got?
It says testing enticement to sin,
See that? A testing, an enticement to sin. Go ahead.
the attempt to make an assault on an attack.
The attempt to make an assault on or an attack.
Right.
James, read it.
James chapter 1 and verse 14.
Mm-hmm.
But every man is tempted when he is drawn away of his own lust.
So every man, the being tempted only happens when you're drawn away. But we all face temptation. But you're tempted when you're actually drawn away by that temptation. James 1:14. Right? So we all are going to be tempted. We all are going to be put through temptation. But we're not all going to fall to our temptations. We're not all going to be drawn away by our lusts.
Right.
Because we're not all going to make decisions based on our lusts or based on the temptation. That's the point. Satan presents the temptation, and then you do what? You roll the blunt, you lay with the woman, right? You watch the pornography, right? You do the act is the point, based on the decision that you feel is right for you in the moment. Did you finish that? Go ahead.
And enticed.
And entice, when you're enticed, because that's part of the tempting. You're enticed and now you're drug away to that side. And then we know that what? Read on.
Verse 15. Then when lust hath conceived,
Right?
it bringeth forth sin.
And bringing forth sin. And I'm gonna say this ain't always got to do with sin. This what I'm talking about as far as in this class, it don't always got to do with sin, because bad decision making does not always lead to sinful acts, right? Bad decision making can just lead to you hustling backwards and working harder for no reason, working harder and not smarter. Bad decisions can get you in a place where you're stagnant. So you're not necessarily breaking the law and committing sins, but if you're in business and you're making bad decisions and the business is not performing,
Right.
that can hurt. It doesn't necessarily mean that's a sin, but it's just bad decision making. Based on what? And who are we blaming? Right? So it's not always a sin thing because we make bad decisions or because we fall to a temptation. Right? It's not always sin.
Lawful but not expedient.
Lawful but not expedient. It's perfect. That's perfect. Where you at? You can drop that. Where you at?
It was in 1 Thessalonians, chapter 3, verse 5, last precept.
Go ahead.
And our labor be in vain.
See that? And our what?
Our labor be in vain.
Right, the tempter tempts you and then the labor be in vain, because he'll tempt you to stop working. But the point is the tempter. Who is the tempter? Well, we know who the tempter is. Satan is the devil, right? They present things and put things in the atmosphere, put things in the world to get us to now second guess or have to make these hard fought decisions that are not always conducive for our growth, for our learning. Y'all with me? Hopefully y'all online are with me. So we would like to share Yeah, shalom to everybody online. I see a lot of, is this is you?
Oh,
That's you doing a lot of typing, or they got anything in there?
no, that's me.
That's you. All right, cool.
Just a lot of shaloms.
You gonna read now for me. He gonna read for me. Cause we're gonna go to Job. Y'all can read along, but I pulled this in the GNT, Good New Translation. It's just about the wording. I just wanted the wording, right? It don't take away from the point. It don't take away from anything. You can use other translations. You just got to know that that it's not changing the meaning of the scriptures, right? It's not changing the meaning of the scriptures. And the way you check that, you got to be able to go into the Hebrew and look at that. That's the point.
Study.
You got to be able to go into the Hebrew and look at it and say, okay, yeah, it's saying the same thing in the Hebrew that this is saying. Yeah. Anyway, read Job chapter 1 verse 6 for me in the GNT.
Job chapter 1 verse 6.
Right?
When the day came for us heavenly beings to appear before
Read it again. You got to make sure you read it before the.
Oh,
Yeah.
when the day came for the heavenly beings to appear before the Lord, Satan was among them.
Is he a heavenly being?
Satan?
Yeah.
He was there.
Yeah.
He's a heavenly being. It's not a trick question.
Oh.
I look like, what the hell?
Like, hold on.
Like, hold on, is he trying to trick us?
Curveball.
Is Satan not a spirit?
Con,
Right. Is he not controlled by the Most High?
con,
Alright.
Okay. So is he not a heavenly being?
con.
Okay.
Okay. So that's first and foremost. Stop looking at Satan like some rogue ass spirit that can just do whatever you want, that lives in a dungeon under the earth, and he don't have no governance. Stop looking at him like that. Stop looking at this spirit like that.
Are you fighting against God?
Like he just, yeah, like he's literally up there, like people misinterpret Revelations. There was a war in heaven, and then he's up there fighting God, and then he got cast down. Because the cold part is this: if he's there here with them, when did he get cast down? Yeah, that's a cut. Anyway, read on.
Verse 7. The Lord asked him, what have you been doing?
No, what are you doing in heaven?
What have you been doing?
I thought you rebelled against me.
What have you been doing?
Yeah, what you doing? What's your report? What did he say? Rebelling against you?
Satan answered, I have been walking here and there, roaming around the earth.
I'm just doing my job. You know the job you gave me? The job you gave me to do? Going to and fro. Satan is like a roaring lion. You know you can hear a lion roar from 5 miles away? Yeah.
Man.
In that jungle, you can hear a lion's roar from 5 miles away. He makes himself known, though. That's the cold part. That's the beautiful thing about Satan. Like, he got rules to his game. And you are, remember, he said something in Corinthians that we're not ignorant of his devices. Right? It's hard to be ignorant of Satan's devices if you pay attention to the devices that he uses.
Right.
He pronounces himself, I'm here. I'm 5 miles away. I'm coming though. Right? I'm coming though. So what you do? You stay outside and kick it, or you run up in the house and flee. Hide yourself, foreseeth the evil. He plays by rules, man. Like, we gotta stop acting like the Most High don't got Satan in control. That's crazy. It's crazy. It's crazy. Like, he's like the rogue agent. Like, he could just do whatever the hell he wants. It does not work like that. Or else the Most High would not be the Most High. He would not be the Father of spirits. If Satan was a rogue agent. Read on.
Verse 8. Did you notice my servant Job?
Wait, who asked the question here?
The Most High.
Right, he asked, did you notice Job? You peep Job? You see what he on? He good, ain't he? He dope, ain't he? Boy, strong out there, bro. He got that land, he got that cattle, family looking beautiful, worshiping me. And me only. Go ahead.
The Lord asked, there is no man on earth as faithful and good as he.
There it is. Ain't nobody like Job, man. Come on. Job is one of a kind right now. Go ahead.
He worshiped me and is careful not to do any evil.
Come on.
Satan replied, would Job worship you if he got nothing out of it?
You see that? So Satan replied, would he worship you if he was not getting nothing? If you weren't protecting him? If you weren't looking out for him? If you didn't put a hedge about him, would he really be rocking with you, Lord? Or would he be cursing you to your face? Notice how Satan didn't say, would he be worshiping me? Would he be kicking it with me? Now we know that that's what Satan wants. He wants to, break people so that they worship him and look at him as the power over the Most High. That's part of the job. That's part of the deception too. That's part of the deception too. Right? And that's our fault when we put Satan and these satanic things above the Most High. That ain't Satan's fault. That's your fault, homie. He's just doing his job to get you to break and fold. Get you to curse the Most High. Go ahead.
Verse 10. You have always protected him and his family and everything he owns. You bless everything he does. And you have given him enough cattle to fill the whole country.
The whole country. Go ahead.
But now suppose you take away everything he has. He will curse you to your face.
He will do what?
Curse you to your face.
Now, where you at?
That was verse 11.
Right, read verse 12.
Verse 12. All right, the Lord said to Satan, everything he has is in your power.
Wait, I thought Satan was like a rogue agent. He could do whatever he want. See, he had to be granted the ability to touch and affect Job because he has to play by rules. And not only does he have to be given permission, there's still boundaries that he cannot break unless the Lord says so. It's no different than us, right? When the tempter comes, when that tempter comes to tempt you, they can only go so far, right? It's like the police, right? They have a thing called entrapment, where they cannot I don't know how entrapment kind of works. Do you know how it works, like entrapment?
No.
But it's kind of the same thing where they can't do the crime and then you do the crime and then all of a sudden, you know what I'm saying? They can only go so far when they're undercover and doing these different things, or else it's just entrapment. So Satan can't entrap you, but he can tempt you. And his tempting has limitations. It has limitations. Give me the one where it says the Most High won't allow us to be tempted above. It's in Corinthians. Right? Did you finish?
Lot.
Finish that and then go to chapter 2 and verse 1. Go ahead.
Everything he has is in your power, but you must not hurt Job himself. So Satan left.
To go do what? To go touch all he had? To go follow orders? Stop acting like Satan don't take orders. Stop acting like the Most High ain't in control of these spirits and they just change up whenever they want. That's not true. They don't just change whenever they want. Or else, the Most High would not be the Father of spirits and he wouldn't be the Most High. If there was something equal or greater or not in his control, he would not be the Most High. What you got?
Book of 1 Corinthians chapter 10 and verse 13.
I don't have this in the class. I'm just throwing it in. Go ahead.
There hath no temptation taken you,
Go ahead.
but such is as common to man.
See that? Rules. The temptations are common to man. Meaning there's no irregular, outside the norm temptation. So stop it. Oh, Satan just dealing with me different. Nah, he ain't. Nah, he ain't. He just dealing with you according to how strong or how weak you are. It's going to tell us. Read on.
But God is faithful.
Wait, what?
But God is faithful.
So how did it switch from Satan to God all of a sudden? Go ahead.
Who will not suffer you to be tempted.
But I thought it was all Satan's idea. What does God have to do with suffering you to be tempted? Wait, read it again. But God is faithful.
But God is faithful.
Go ahead.
Who will not suffer you to be tempted.
You know why? Go ahead.
Above that ye are able.
You know why? Because he controls the tempter. He controls the tempter. We just seen it. We just read it. We just read it. What did he say? All right. The Lord said to Satan, everything he has is in your power, but you must not hurt Job himself. He won't tempt you above the measure because he controls the tempter. The Most High is in control. We can never lose off that principle that the Most High is in control of all of it. Every single part of it. There's nothing that's too hard for him. Ain't nothing out of his reach. His arm don't slack. His eyesight ain't dim. His ears ain't hard of hearing. He hears it, sees it, and knows it all because he created it all. Right? And I'm stamping this point hard. Stamping this point hard so we can get out of our heads that it's not us and it's something else. Right? Go to Job chapter 2 and verse 1. You're done.
Job chapter 2 verse 1.
Right?
When the day came for the heavenly beings.
So we know what happened in chapter 1. Satan dips off, and what does he do? He started ripping through Job's house. Killed his kids, had the Sabians come up, steal some cattle. Right? Couple of whirlwinds and fires, and we just know his stuff was dismantled. Right? So now we in chapter 2. Go ahead.
When the day came for the heavenly beings to appear before the Lord again.
And by the way, he didn't fold in chapter 1. That's why they had to reconvene. That's why we gotta, you know what? We gotta bring it back in because damn, he didn't break like I thought he was. Like I thought he was gonna break. You know what? We pull up. Let me gotta get this counsel. You see what I'm saying? Like Satan he ain't as smart as he thinks he is. That's another thing. He ain't that smart. He thinking one thing, and the Most High is like, bro, you don't know what's going on. I got this. Watch. Go ahead and do it. Just stick to these rules. Read on.
Satan was among them.
You're gonna read the verse 7. Go ahead.
Verse 2. The Lord asked him, where have you been? Satan answered, I have been walking here and there, roaming around the earth. Did you notice my servant Job? The Lord asked. There is no one on earth as faithful and good as he is. He worships me and is careful not to do anything evil. You persuaded me to let you attack him for no reason at all.
No reason. There was no reason for Job to be attacked, but that Satan wanted to see or prove his point. And so the Most High said, okay, I'm gonna prove my point. Go ahead.
But Job is still as faithful as ever.
Yeah, I took his family, killed some kids, took some cattle, burned down houses. I think in chapter 1, even his wife. Was it chapter 1 where his wife
It was like, curse God and
cursed
die.
God and died? It might have been. Right? But verse 22, in all this is 22 in verse 1, or chapter 1 and verse 22 of Job. In all this, sin not nor in all this Job sinned not nor charged God foolishly. Right? So then he's coming back like, look, you did all that to him, and he's still good. Now what? Go ahead.
Verse 4. Satan replied, a person will give up everything in order to stay alive. But now suppose you hurt his body.
Yep.
He will curse you to your face.
Yeah, remember you gave me strict rules not to hit him. Right? Let me break the rules real quick. Or let me go by another set of rules. Let's up the ante. Go ahead.
Verse 6.
But do you notice that every time he wants to do something, he has to ask? Bottom line, he has to get permission to enter. Go ahead.
Verse 6. So the Lord said to Satan, all right, he is in your power.
Right?
But you are not to kill him.
Damn, it sounds like restrictions to me. Yeah, give him the boils, take him through it, let his skin burn off, all that. Just don't kill him. Rules, regulations, orders, structure, governance is what it sounds like. Go ahead.
Then Satan left the Lord's presence and made sores break out all over Job's body.
And we know what happened. So I go here to show that There's rules, man. There's boundaries that are set. Right? Now, if it's a kill order, it's a kill order. Because even that can't be broken. Even that can't be broken. The kill order can't be broken. Right? Once it's, you know what? We checked them. We took them through this. We took them through all the different levels of a check. It's time to get that flesh out the earth and call that spirit home. Guess what? That order can't be broke. Go to Ecclesiastes 39:28. This is a basic class. We've been through this. We've been through this concept. You know, especially these scriptures. Y'all know these. Ecclesiastes chapter 39:28 to 31. Go ahead.
Ecclesiastes chapter 39, verse 28.
Mm-hmm.
There be spirits that are created for vengeance,
Right?
which in their fury lay on sore strokes.
They lay on sore strokes. The same spirits that Job was being hit with, they were laying on sore strokes. Go ahead.
In the time of destruction, they pour out their force
Go ahead.
and appease the wrath of him that made them.
To appease the wrath of something means to what? If I'm appeased with something, that means I'm satisfied. That means that these spirits are not transgressing against who sent them, or doing their own thing against who sent them, or doing their own mission. This is what you're going to do. This is how you're going to do it. Go. Now I'm satisfied. Who's going to be a lying spirit in the ears of the prophets? I'll be the lying spirit. He didn't go and be the killing spirit. He went and lied. He didn't go and be some other spirit that the Most High didn't ask for, is the point. He had to go do what was contracted of him. Go ahead, read.
Verse 29. Fire and hell and famine and death, all these were created for vengeance.
Go ahead.
Teeth of wild beasts,
Right.
and scorpions,
Right.
serpents, and the sword.
And we know that Job, he felt a few of these different things. He felt the storm. He felt the sword because he had the Sabians come up and rob him, steal his cattle. I think a whirlwind knocked down his house on top of his kids. I think a fire broke out in another place, if I'm not mistaken. So he felt some of these spirits hitting him. Go ahead.
Punishing the wicked to destruction.
Right.
They shall rejoice.
The one thing is, though, we knew that Job, he wasn't wicked. Say he was punished for nothing. Go ahead.
They shall rejoice in his
They
commandments.
shall what?
Rejoice in his commandments.
Transgress his commandment.
Rejoice in his commandments.
I don't want to go out there and touch Job. Why I got to do that for?
Rejoice in his
But
commandments.
Lord, what did he do? He's a good man. I don't want to do that.
Rejoice in his commandments.
Oh, the Most High gave me a command, Barakatah Yahweh. Let's do it. They hype, yo. They ready.
There's a question.
What's the question? On the class?
Yeah.
What's the question?
Is it worse to know the gospel and be tested, or never read the scriptures and go on about life believing the Lord still has them?
Either way. The scriptures say that the servant that prepared not himself and knew not the master's will was beaten with less stripes. And you can throw the scripture there. The servant that knew the master's will and prepared himself not was beaten with more stripes. That's in Luke 16 and like 40, Luke 12? Like Luke 12 and 40 something. He's going to throw it in. Either way, there's a check and a punishment. If you know, and you don't do something, you're going to get hit. Right? If you don't know and you don't do, you're going to get hit. Our job is to know. Right? Go ahead.
Verse 31.
Right?
They shall rejoice in his commandments,
Come on.
and they shall be ready upon earth.
They shall be where?
Ready upon earth.
That's the cold part. We forget that. We forget that. Where does Satan say he was roaming at?
Upon earth.
To and fro in the what?
In the earth.
Like, where you at, Satan? What you doing? Oh, just roaming to and fro on the earth, ready for you to give me commands. Ready for you to shoot me out there to the next wicked nigga.
Man.
Right? Or the next faithful brother, either way it goes. I'm just ready. I'm ready to be shot out like a cannon. Like a cannonball from a cannon. Like a Pokemon. Throw that Pokeball out.
Satan, I
Pikachu.
choose you.
Yeah, Pikachu, I choose you. and he throws Satan out there, and Satan pop out the ball.
Oh no.
And just start getting cats. That's how it works. That's how it works. He ain't like me. Who is it? What's the rebellious Pokemon? It was a rebellious Pokemon that couldn't be contained. Was it Michu? I don't know. Right? But it was a Pokemon that he couldn't get caught, man. He was too powerful. Right? Satan ain't powerful like that where he can't be contained. And so I want y'all to understand that. That way now we can examine ourselves better. Because this is what this is about. It's about being able to examine ourselves better and stop making things all extra. You try to make things all extra spiritual and spooky. Right? Where it's not, first of all, it's like Moses said, man, you ain't got to go into the heavens. You ain't got to go into the depths of the water. It's right here for you. Make the decision. Where you at?
I'm in verse 31, last precept.
Okay, go ahead.
And when their time is come, they shall not transgress his word.
I mean, damn. When their time comes, they cannot transgress his word. Go ahead.
Verse 32.
Let's get another witness on that. Go to Psalms 103 and verse 20. Let's double down.
Verse 32.
No, you're done with that.
Oh.
Go to Psalms 103 and verse 20 and verse 21. We're going to double down that they cannot transgress his word. That Satan can't transgress his word.
Psalms chapter 103 and verse 20.
Uh-huh.
Bless the Lord, ye his angels.
Ye his what?
Ye his angels.
Is Satan an angel?
Done.
Okay, go ahead.
That excel in strength.
Go ahead.
That do his commandments.
That do his what?
His commandments.
Go ahead.
Hearkening unto the voice of his word.
What does it mean to hearken? Does it mean just to listen?
To do.
It means to what?
To do.
To listen and then do. So there's a listening and then there's an application of what's being said. Hearkening to his word.
There's a question.
What's the question?
What is a good man?
Okay, what is a good man? None are good, like Christ said. The only good is the Most High. Right? The only good is the Most High. So a good man would be a man that is morally sound. It's about morality. And the morals that we're supposed to carry are going to be embedded in the law. So a good man would be a man that abides by the law. That's what makes us good, right? That way, because remember, goodness is subjective. My morality can be different from the next man's morality, right? Something I may think is good, the next man might think is bad. And now we have a different morality, but I'm a good person, right? So a good man or a good woman is a person that abides in the law of the Most High. That's what makes them good. That's when Christ said to the scripture with the young, what was it, Matthew 19? When he said, the rich young ruler, he said, why callest thou me good? There is none good but the Most High. That was talking about a moral code. So a good man would be somebody that is, their moral standard is based in the Torah, the laws of the Most High, the doctrine of life. Okay? Let's jump back to the class. Can we at?
Psalms.
Trying to throw me off my. Go ahead, Rick. Go ahead, Rick. Where we at? No, I can take the question. It's easy. Go ahead.
Psalms chapter 103 and verse 21.
Go ahead.
Bless ye the Lord, all his hosts.
Right.
Ye ministers of his that do his pleasure.
See that? The angels and the host, Satan included, does the pleasures of the Most High. Right? And they're not stepping outside of the realm of that. Right? Oh, and so we should have wrote this down. Like right after that, like right before the Job, you could just write down like Satan has limits he can't pass. Right? And then he has to ask for permission to go to the next level. And we see that in the Job. There's limits he can't pass. I should have had y'all put that in front of this Job 1 and 6. I just had it in a different place. So that Satan has limits he can't pass, and then he has to ask for permission to go to the next level. Think about it. Think about it. Even in the movies, they show you that the devil need permission to enter a man.
Yep.
They need permission to enter, right? You watch the movie Sinners?
Con.
Them damn devils needed permission to enter.
Con.
And if you let them in, now they got you. But if you resist, then what? He flee from you. They don't want nothing to do with you. He's roaming about looking at who is going to let him in. Remember, Job's story is more of an anomaly, right? We don't see Job's story happening more than once. It was an anomaly. It was a one-off, right? But we understand through Job's story how the inner workings of that spiritual realm does work. And that ultimately the Most High is in control. So, next point. So, like Satan's role, external pressure, and then that's like point 1, and then you can say like point 1A is Satan has limits. Point 2. Your decision, the internal processing. Your decisions are the internal processing. I'll give y'all a chance to write it down. Right? Our decisions are the internal processings. Oh, we're gonna go into those actions. Like just firing shots at each other. That's crazy. People listen to chat taking shots at each other. That is wild work. Where are we? He says this, man. Let's go to Ecclesiastes. Let's go to Ecclesiastes 37 and verse 14. I'm sorry. You just be knowing stuff. Yeah. That was an inside joke to myself. Read that.
Ecclesiasticus chapter 37, verse 14. For a man's mind is sometimes wont to tell him more than 7 watchmen
Right?
that sit above in a high tower.
Yeah, man. That internal processing, your decision making wants you to tell, you got one thing to dwell on and you got 7 ways to go about it. That's what it's telling you. It want to tell you more than 7 watchmen. Because there's so much that goes on within us internally where we don't always know the right way to go. There's one right way, or maybe even there's 2 right ways. And then there's 5 or 6 to 8, 9, 10, 15 wrong ways. And then you got to sit there and make the decision based off of the odds uneven. Go ahead.
Verse 15.
Uh-huh.
And above all this, pray to the Most High that he will direct thy way in truth.
Do what?
Pray to the Most High that he will direct thy way in
But
truth.
see, it gives us the scriptures give us a little leeway in how to allow our internal processing to work out properly for our benefit. So it gave us a little tidbit. Pray to the Most High. Go ahead.
Verse 16. Let reason go.
Let what?
Let reason
Let
go.
what?
Let reason go.
Let what?
Let reason go.
Somebody look up the word reason. I didn't look it up. Something told me to just look it up. Let reason go. Go ahead.
Before every enterprise
Uh-huh.
and counsel before every
So
action.
it's telling prayer, counsel. 2 ways to alleviate your internal, that internal processing, to where now that I'm processing things, it's not such a burden. It's not breaking me down. You got something? What you got?
Reason
Right?
refers to the human capacity for logical thought,
So it says, let logical thought, what else?
judgment,
Let judgment
and understanding
and understanding go before every enterprise. Go ahead, what else?
allowing us to form conclusions and explanations, but it also means the cause or justification for an event, action, or belief, often
No, right there is the key. It says the cause or a justification. A lot of the times when we make our decisions, we're not justified. There's no real justification on why you did that. You just, you know what? The opportunity was there. You know what? It was there, so we just did it. I just did it. There's no real justification. And then we just make these decisions, and they're not embedded in like a logic. There's not a true judgment and reasoning that we're literally putting ourselves through before we decide on things. Talking about business, I'm talking about spiritually, I'm talking about the physically, I'm talking about the way you react, the way you propose things to people, the way you react to things to people, all of it. Your dealings with your children. Like, there's no thought process beforehand before you just do something. You just, you know what, that seems well, I'm gonna just do it. And then it comes back and it's like, damn, I shouldn't have did it. And then it's like, why'd you do it? I don't know why I did it. You didn't think about what you did before you did it? Nah, it just seemed right. There's no logic in that.
I got one.
There's no judgment. What's the other word? It was logic, judgment, and what?
Logical explanation, justification.
Right?
I'm going to read it again
Go
from the
ahead.
top.
Yeah, from the top.
Reason refers to human capacity
Uh-huh.
for logical thought,
Logical thought,
judgment,
judgment,
and understanding.
understanding. There it is. And then what's cool is Isaiah 11:1 down teaches us that the Spirit of the Most High gives us these things. It gives us the logic, the wisdom, the understanding, the equity. He gives us all these things that we can formulate proper judgment when it comes to making decisions. What you got, Shaddad?
It says, reason usually has to do with thought and logic, as opposed to emotion.
Damn.
Yeah.
And just think about this, though. I'm gonna let you finish. Think about how many of your decisions are made within an emotional situation. Think about it. Where your decisions are made in an overcharged, overexcited, or even in an depleted, worrisome situation. Now you got to make decisions to get yourself out of it. There's a bunch of emotions there because I got to get out of this. You know what? I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna do everything to get out of it. But then everything you doing, those 7 watchmen, they want to tell you 7 different things. But it's all emotion. Ain't no logic. There's no thought process on doing one thing at a time. It's let's do all of it. God damn. We gonna do everything?
Everything.
Everything.
Man.
Or let's do none of it. We ain't gonna do nothing? Wow. Okay. See, that's not logical. But then what happens is we rest in our emotion, that emotional state, and then we make decisions from that standpoint. And that's a terrible place to make decisions from, is emotional. Right? In anger, in hurt, in pain.
Yeah. A lot of people make decisions in emotion, in their pain. A lot of people make decisions in their pain. And it's not even a current pain. It can be past trauma.
Yep.
That's reflecting in a new situation. And hear what I said, a new situation. Past trauma reflecting in a new situation.
Like in a triggered state.
Come.
You get triggered and all of a sudden you're just making decisions based off the trigger. And then what is that, like, see, the point is like, what does it do? See, the cool part is this. The Most High has given us enough wisdom that if we smart, we can look back and be like, you know what, we can't do it like that. if we smart. That's the point. Your own decisions teach you what you should do the next time. And there's a reason why I knocked Satan out the way. Did I just not clear him out the way for y'all? Satan, boom! He's all the way home run in the third row, Yankee Stadium. I knocked him out the park. So guess what? Now it's just you. That's the point. Now it's just you and how you reason through situations. Satan ain't got nothing to do with it. He got nothing to do with it. Stop blaming him.
Devil made him do it.
Stop blaming him. Stop acting like he got some say-so in your life. He ain't got no say-so in your life. What, Corey?
I have some key meanings of reason.
Yeah, what you got? I like all the key meanings.
Key meanings. Cognitive ability.
Cognitive ability, go ahead.
The power of the mind to think.
The what?
The power of the mind to think.
The power of the mind to think. That's the point. Satan can't think for you. He can't think for you. He just gets you to move. He just put it in front of you, and then you do what? You drool over it. You lust over it. And then you start to inquire, you know what? So if I do that, what do I get? Well, if you just sign here on the dotted line, how you do Daredevil? Remember you ever watch Daredevil?
No.
Not Daredevil, Johnny Blaze.
Yeah.
Ghost Rider.
Ghost Rider.
Oh,
Ghost
Yeah,
Rider.
I'm like Johnny Blaze. I'm like, I'm trying
The
to
motorcycle.
I'm trying to turn the fire.
Yeah, it was when he started the motorcycle.
Yeah.
So the thumbnail that we're gonna do is me like this on a motorcycle in flames,
God, that was
right?
Wow.
Qatazap Ash.
Right. But the point is, remember the movie? He said, "Just sign here on the dotted line.
Right.
You want to be, you want your daddy back? You want him to live? All right. Well, you're gonna have to sign in blood." And he touched that damn contract, and it was signed, blood, boom, got him. Right. Just even the inquiring could be the trap. Right. But at the same time, it's still a decision that you have to cohesively make, which the cogitations, the thinking of your own mind. And then you have to move your own hands, your own feet, and open your own mouth. Satan can't ventriloquist you, right? He sticks his hand up your bum and then moves you around. No. Or he got you dangling from the string with the fingers and he pumped. No. You decide to hook yourself up to the strings and be the puppet.
Right.
You allow that to happen through your decision making. What else you got? Oh, go ahead. What else you got?
To understand, infer, and form judgments in a logical, rational way. Explanation and justice.
Form judgments in a rational way. Some of us do not know how to rationalize things. You know why? Because you don't know how to compartmentalize. You don't know how to put things on the back burner. You don't know how to separate things. You don't know how to move things around. You don't know how to prioritize things in your life. It's like everything is coming at you, but it's not really all coming at you at once. You know why? Because the Most High said He's faithful. And He won't allow you to be tempted above your means. So what does He do? He spreads things out, and then it's up to you to be able to take the Lego pieces and, you know what? I'm gonna take him. I'm gonna move him to the back real quick. Take you, deal with you real quick. What's going on? Boom, boom, boom. That's coming. I see it, but I'm dealing with this. You have to wait. I'm dealing with this, and then you in the back, get in line. I'm dealing with this. I'm done with you. Next. Oh well, damn. You know what? Okay, well, then I gotta put that to the back too. And while you're doing that, you got 50 more problems on the horizon. What decisions are you making? Well, the reason why you get hit with like 50 million uppercuts, or it feels like somebody's jumping you. Remember when Chris Tucker got kicked so hard in Rush Hour? He said,
Oh yeah.
thought they was jumping him?
Yeah.
Which one of y'all hit me? It was one man. Some of y'all be feeling like y'all getting jumped by your problems. Because you don't know how to compartmentalize and prioritize and logically rationalize what's going on in your life. because you want to blame somebody else instead of looking at how you decision make. You want to blame some outside entity other than your own thought process. Your thoughts got you where you are. Right? I ain't never seen Satan roll up a blunt. Now you might see Satan after you roll the blunt.
Oh man.
But I ain't never seen Satan smoking a crack pipe. You might see him after you hit the pipe. I ain't never seen Satan damn sniffing dust.
I seen someone hit the pipe and then he started going to and fro.
But that's what I'm saying. You might,
Rubbing through there,
he
going
might,
to
he
and
might
fro.
act like Satan after the fact. But by then he got you.
Yeah, he was-
The point is he ain't there rolling up with you like, yeah, my nigga, so I got that sticky icky, and then he pass you the blunt, you lick it, he and then y'all both passing a spliff. That's crazy.
Man.
You said you wanted that blunt. You wanted them drugs. You wanted to do those actions. Stop blaming people. Stop acting like it ain't you. Stop acting like you ain't weak. And that's the problem. We just weak. You just weak in that area, and then you got to be strengthened. But stop blaming. And the more you blame, the less strength you gain. Damn, bro. T-shirt.
T-shirt.
The more you blame, the less strength you gain. Lyrics. Lyrics. You know what I'm saying?
Bars.
He looked back at his rib. He looked back at it. I already know what's about to happen. She wrote it down. I seen it. Take notes. Right? Lyrics. But that's the point. We got to reevaluate how we look at things in our lives and stop not wanting to take accountability. You putting things on things that it don't belong on. And then you get to shuck the responsibility and then act like, well, I don't know what's going on in my own life with my own hands, with my own privy member, with my own mouth, with my own ear. I don't know what's happening. I don't know how my feet got me here. I don't know how my legs walked over here. They just, Satan, he hopped in my legs. He hopped inside my legs and like walked me over into this situation. He hopped into my hands and all of a sudden it was just in the kitchen, just going crazy.
Oh no.
Yeah. Couldn't control myself. What verse you at?
I'm at verse 6. Oh,
Lyrics.
You finished verse 16?
I already finished verse 16.
Read 16 one more time. And then let's get Ecclesiasticus 27:5.
Okay.
Go ahead.
Ecclesiasticus chapter 37, verse 16.
Right?
Let reason go before every enterprise,
Right?
and counsel before every action.
Right. It says every enterprise and every action. A lot of the times you only do like 5% of your actions and you wonder why Satan got you. Because it was easy, yo. You a 5%er, G. You counsel and communicate 5% of the time, so it's mad easy.
It's a question.
What's the question? Damn, they got questions. You want to know my lyrics? No, I'm sorry. Yeah. What's the question?
Why does a person always accuse me of cheating every day, all day? Why would they,
Why does a person?
when I am innocent, they get upset when I confront them? Why is this?
I have no clue why a person would accuse you of that. I have no clue, to be honest. I don't know your situation. I don't know what you do on a day-to-day basis. So I wouldn't be able to answer that. Is that a sister? Who's that? A brother, sister?
Sister.
Yeah, sis, I wouldn't ask that. I wouldn't know the answer to that, to be honest, because I don't know you. I don't know your situation. Right? Yeah. So I'm gonna keep going. Read where you at.
Ecclesiasticus chapter 27, verse 5.
Right?
The furnace proveth the potter's vessel.
The furnace does what?
The furnace proveth the potter's vessel.
Yeah, that's what the furnace does. It proves it. It proves it. It proves whether or not it was a good vessel. It's not necessarily the furnace, because if you know anything about making a potter's vessel, you have to put it inside the heat to cure it. Right? So it's not always necessarily the furnace, it's when it comes out and it's time to be used. And when you pour the liquid inside of it, and all of a sudden it's a glass cup, you pour the water in and then you got a little trickle from the bottom. Oh, damn. That wasn't sealed properly because the heat, when it was in the furnace, the heat shrunk the clay because I didn't mold it properly. So the heat does two things. There's a proving inside the furnace and there's a proving outside the furnace when it's done. Does it break down in the furnace? No good. Does it break down outside the furnace? No good. That's what the furnace does to a potter's vessel. Go look at pottery. All them clay pots that they make, they gotta heat treat them. Once they're molded, they'll just mold clay and then all of a sudden you drink it out of it. That's crazy. They mold it, they treat it so that when they paint it or put any type of design, it don't just suck into the clay. Because clay is porous, right? It has a bunch of pores in it and water will come through. And then the clay pot will start to degrade over time. So you have to heat it to make sure that it's usable. So the potter proves the vessel. The furnace proves the potter's vessel. Go ahead.
So the trial of man is in his reasoning.
The trial of a man is in his reasoning. Your trial don't happen when you're in the fire. It's already happening. Your reasoning don't show when you're necessarily in the fire. It shows after you get out. It can show months from now. Man, I'm going through it. Well, what you gonna do to get out of it? Well, I'm gonna go knock a nigga over, rob the dollar store, do this, that, and the third. Okay, well, you're no longer in that furnace, dummy. But you're like now in a whole different pot of grease. You're in a whole different situation. Your reasoning showed that what? That wasn't smart. The way you thought. Because reasoning goes into thinking, and then thinking translates into what?
Actions.
Before action. You do it with your mouth. You talk that talk. Yeah, you think, you talk, and then you put it into action. So reasoning has to do with the mind, the thinking aspect, and then also the mouth aspect, right? That's why he says this. Go here real quick. Go to Sirach 17. Right? Is it 17? He said he gave us, yep, 17:5.
Ecclesiastes chapter 17 and verse 5.
Go ahead.
They received the use of the 5 operations of the Lord.
Go ahead.
And in the 6th place, he imparted them understanding.
Go ahead.
And in the 7th, speech.
In the 7th, speech. So he gave you the understanding, but then he gave you the ability to speak about what you understand. Go ahead.
An interpreter of the congregations.
The interpreter of the cogitations. The interpreter of the mind. Right? It's an interpreter of the mind, meaning I can say the things that are on my mind, and then someone can understand the things that are on my mind because I'm speaking. It works two ways. When I say things that are on my mind, people get the understanding. They can interpret my cogitations or my reasoning or my logic or my lack thereof or my lack of logic, lack of reasoning, lack of, what was the other word inside your definition? And you weren't done with your definition.
Yeah.
Right? No, I didn't forget.
Wow.
I'm in these streets.
Oh, my bad.
Yeah. Brain buzzing right now.
No coffee.
None, because I ruined myself last night. I look, Brad, if I tell y'all, 4 a.m. came real quick. Eyes was still open.
Right.
Yeah. Right? But the point is to be able to understand the logic that a person is bringing. A man's reasoning or his trial that he goes through, you know what that shows? What type of logic he got. Yo, the harder it is, the less you're thinking. The harder it is, you're not thinking, your decision making ain't good. You're not setting things up in a way that, it could be a multitude of reasons, but your reasoning is being displayed by the things that you're going through. by the situations that you're in, because guess what? You put yourself, you said, you know what? I want to be in that situation. I'm down. It wasn't like Satan didn't volunteer you. He didn't he didn't volunteer you like, hey, you know what? Volunteer you for this mission. It's in the way. Look, where's that? Oh, my cups. That's a lot. Crazy.
The cord and everything.
I need that cord for my phone. Right? Satan didn't volunteer you is the point. You volunteered yourself because your own reasoning got you to that space. Again, it don't always got to be a sinful thing. It could just be bad decisions having you do, or having situations around you not pan out the way they should. So read that again. This is like this is kind of like the pivotal scripture. This is kind of where the whole class kind of just, where my mind was putting this together. A man's trial is in his reasoning. It didn't say a man's trial was because of Satan. It didn't say that. A man's trial is because of the devil. It doesn't say that. It's your own reasoning that got you here. Why? Read on. Read it again.
Ecclesiastes chapter 17 and verse 5. They received the use of the 5 operations of the Lord.
Right.
And in the 6th place.
Oh, no, we read that already.
Verse 6.
Oh, yeah, read verse 6. So the cogitations thereof, read verse 6.
Verse 6. Counsel.
Right.
And a tongue.
Right.
And eyes.
Right.
Ears. And a heart. Gave he them to understand.
Read.
With all he filled them with the knowledge of understanding, and showed them good and evil. He set his eye upon their hearts.
That's it on that. Go back to Ecclesiastes 27 and 5. 10 chapters. It's funny, we went to 37 to 27 to 17. I don't know if y'all noticed that. Back to 27. Read it again.
Ecclesiastes chapter 27 and verse 5.
Right?
The furnace proveth the potter's vessel.
The furnace proveth the potter's vessel. The hard times prove what that vessel is.
I don't know. Like, dang, it's true. It's so true.
You got something to speak on it?
It's just,
I'll shut up.
sometimes that heat gets turned up so much, and you see what type of vessel you really are, and you see what type of vessels are next to you too, because it ain't just one vessel at a time.
That's true.
It's like, let's put the whole group in, crumble, crumble, crumble. Oh, we got a few good ones that came out of the fire.
We got some vessels of honor.
Some vessels of honor. But damn it, you got to go through the blaze. If you don't go through the blaze, if you don't go through the test and the trying period, you will never know where you are at in life. Never. It's like a fighter. You ever see like a prize fighter and everyone's like, he's good. He has a good record, but he hasn't been tested. He hasn't been up a real boxer, or he hasn't been up against a technician. He hasn't been up against a power puncher. Let's get this fight arranged and see how he does. Oh, he never been against someone like that, but then he comes through the fight victorious. You know he the real deal. You know he the pound for pound. But until he's tested, you don't know. You got to go through the test.
But because everything you said was on point. But I do have a question. What if you're the reason for, what if your own reasoning is why the fire is so intense?
Oh man.
He put his head down. He said, oh man. Yo, because watch this. Don't the Bible say the trial of your faith, there will be more precious than gold, there will be tried with fire?
Right.
So there is a fire. There is a fire that's there, but the fire is set to 300. But then your decision making is making it go to 5.
Oh yeah, melting.
It's like destroying heat. It's no longer a trial. This is like destroying flames because of what you're deciding on. Whose problem is that? Because there's always going to be a fire. The Bible tells us that.
Yeah, there's a scripture that says you'll go through the flood waters, but it won't overcome you.
Well, what happens if it is?
That's your decision.
What happens if the water gets so deep you can't even tread it? Whose decision making is that? It's your own, and that's the point. Most High said the temptation, the fire ain't gonna be more than you can take.
Con.
But for some reason, you're turning that gauge because of it says a man's trial is in his reasoning. You provide the reason why that fire is hot, like hot. Right? You don't want a little kid to hot. Or why that fire is just like a trying fire. Where you get the damn Dante's Inferno fire, backdraft, burning you to smithereens, the Nebuchadnezzar fire.
Yep.
That fire they was talking about in the book of Jasher.
Oh, wow.
That old nasty fire, right? That fire was crazy. Right? That fire that it was so hot in Maccabees, right? That the dudes that was putting wood in the fire was getting burnt. Or it could just be a trial, but guess what? That's up to you too. You can intensify that flame through your reasoning. Watch. You know, I'm saying this because Satan is limited, right, in what he can do. We just read that, right? He has boundaries. Are we limited in what we can do when it comes to our decision making? No, we're not. There's no limits to our wickedness. There's no limits. Watch. Just go to Genesis 11 and verse 6 real quick. Just to articulate what happened.
Oh, yeah, Genesis 11.
Yeah, just to articulate that, listen, we could, if it's in our power to do it, we can do it. That's the point.
I can do all things.
I can do it. Through Satan that strengtheneth me?
Oh, no.
Damn, don't clip that.
Oh,
Somebody make a short.
You getting strengthened one way or the other.
I think
You
not.
get
You said one way or the other is wild.
You gonna get strengthened in the Most High in Christ, or you gonna get strengthened in your wickedness. Like,
Yeah, which is just an ultimate weakness.
God.
Yeah. Read 11 and 6 real quick.
Genesis.
So real quick, before you read it, I'm gonna just read this. It says our decision making has no limits. We can continue to choose what we want when we want. That's part of the makeup of being a human. We get to choose what we want. We get to choose when we want. Any one of y'all right now can get up. Shalom.
God.
Right?
God.
Right. You can get up, decide I want to smack the nigga next to me. Smack? Like that. Why you can say, why'd he smack him?
What the five fingers say to the face?
Smack! Yeah, baby powder your whole hand and just off on a cat. Anybody can do anything they want at any time because, or as far as what's in their ability to do. We see it all the time. Niggas walk in the streets and just start busting guns because they want to. People walk inside of an airport and just start shooting because they want to. People walk into a grocery store and just start shooting because they want to. Walk into a church because I want to. Why'd you do it? I just felt like it that day. Why'd you pick that day? Oh, it was just, I was bored. Like, damn, you have no reason? Nope, no reason.
They doing it on the metaverse now.
They do it. It's the point. You can do whatever you want. It's in your power. Read it.
Genesis.
We are our worst own enemies. Right, so this is a point. This is the point. Our decision making has no limits. So I'm showing you the compare and the contrast. It's really just a contrast. We are the actual Satans to ourselves. We're actually worse than Satans to ourselves. That's the crazy part. You're worse than the devil to yourself. Because the devil has a limitation. You ain't got no limit.
No limit, baby.
Right? I'm gonna just hit y'all with one. Because sentence is not executed speedily, is set in the hearts of the sons of men to do wickedly. You have no limit. Then even when you get checked, what do? Phooey. Phooey. You're ruining my party. Next. And you go right back to the foolery. And or some people, they change. The point is you can do whatever you want. Read it.
Genesis chapter 11 and verse 6.
Go ahead.
And the Lord said, behold, the people is one.
Right?
They have all one language.
Right?
And this they begin to do.
Right? And we know this is the Tower of Babel. They was all one language. So this made it even more potent. Go ahead.
And now nothing will be restrained from them.
Nothing will be restrained. We can do whatever we set our minds to. You niggas trying to build towers to God to kill them and do all this weird stuff. Right? But just think about the inventions of man. Nothing is restrained from them. Go ahead.
Which they have imagined to do.
Ecclesiastes 7 and 29. And the scripture I quoted was Ecclesiastes 4.
I put in the chat.
What was it?
8 and 11.
Oh, so you Ecclesiastes 8 and 11. Okay, I quoted it. Read Ecclesiastes 7 and verse 29.
Ecclesiastes chapter 7 and verse 29.
Go ahead.
Lo, this only have I found.
Go ahead.
That God hath made man upright.
Yeah, he made us one way. He made us to be upright. Go ahead.
But they have sought out many inventions.
But they have what?
But they have sought out many inventions.
And that's the point, man. We done sought out many inventions. Damn, did I just mess this up? Oh, there it is. We sought out many inventions. We have many ways to be to ruin ourselves is the point. We've created many avenues to be destructive to ourselves, to allow our own decisions to work against us. Think about it, when your own decision making starts to work against you, it shows. Because the things around you don't work the way they should. You might get a little come up here and there, but all around, what's it looking like? All around, how you feeling? Go from there. Go to Ecclesiasticus in the Apocrypha, 15 and verse 14.
Ecclesiasticus chapter 15 and verse 14.
Go ahead.
He himself made man from the beginning
Right.
and left him
Talking about the Most High, made man from the beginning. Go ahead.
and left him in the hand of his counsel.
Yeah, he left us to ourselves to make choices. He didn't leave us choiceless though. He said, choose you this day, life or death. Commandment. Follow it or death. And then we were like, well, you know what? Not only are we going to rebel against it, we're going to figure out other ways to rebel. Not only are we just not going to listen, we just going to find ways to just like show we ain't listening. We're going to invent this, we're going to create this, we're going to make this idol, we're going to worship this thing over here. Now, one God, now we need 360 gods. One belief, now we need all different types of belief systems. It's us. You're the devil. You're the Satan to your own story. Right? You a lot of us got main character syndrome. You know what main character syndrome is?
Nah.
Yes, you always got to be the highlight, but you always blaming somebody.
Read? I'm sorry.
Why you look at the look? Brother right here is wilding. You always got to be the highlight, but it's always somebody else is always the vein of your problem. But you got to always be in the forefront. It's called MCS, main character syndrome. You don't look it up. Look it up. It's a thing.
Yeah, we'll put it in the chat.
Main character syndrome. Right? And you're right. You are the main character. You just don't want to put the blame on the main character. You want to put it on them side characters. Like you over there blaming poor old Satan. He got enough to deal with. God damn it. He got enough to deal with. What you blaming him for? Like imagine you just blame a nigga just because he's there. He the scapegoat to your life. When he got his whole job that he got to do.
Man.
That's wild, ain't it?
God.
He got a whole job that he doing, but you blaming him, and it's not even him. It's really just you.
Let him use you.
Read 15.
Verse 15.
Right.
If thou wilt to keep the commandments.
See, that's the point. If thou wilt to keep, he gave you choice. If thou wilt to keep the commandment, go ahead.
And to perform acceptable faithfulness, he hath set fire and water before thee.
What you gonna jump in? That's on you.
Mm.
Some of us is like, you know what? Let me test out these gasoline-proof shoes. And they're not fireproof. They're not fireproof or waterproof. You got fire on one side, water on the other side, and a straight path in the middle. And you like, you know what? I'm trying to go for a swim today. For what? Because you know it's just hot. But you're supposed to be walking the path. Yeah, but I just feel like swimming because I can. And guess what? It's your choice if you want to go swimming today.
Yep.
Just know it's not a regular pool. That's not the infinity pool you hopping into. It's not the infinity pool. That's not, that fire right there is not what's that outside little furnace that you sit around at your house? You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah,
You got it in the backyard?
I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, it ain't one of them.
Wait for the bonfires? Or?
But it's not a bonfire, yeah. It's called something.
Yeah, I forgot the name of it.
It's like a fire pit.
Yeah, something
Like
like
a
that.
yeah, it ain't one of them, dude. You just get to warm your hands and roast marshmallows.
Yeah.
Vegan marshmallows, right? For all those Israelites out there that gonna scold me.
Yeah, and you know, it's like he's saying, it's not that. And then when you're in it and someone's saying, hey, you gonna die in it, and put their hands out, you're like, no, I got it. No, I got this. But you ain't coming out. You staying in it.
But then you like,
I don't know why I'm going through this.
Yeah, like, why is it so hot? Like, because it was supposed to be.
Right.
Like, you get upset in the condition that you created for you.
Why am I drowning?
Because you're supposed to drown. Because that water ain't like calm, blue, you know, like Fiji. You slide through the Maldives, Turks and Caicos. It ain't that water. It's like the Ganges River. That doo-doo river. With all that pollution in it. You know the Ganges, remember we looked at it on Salad Flash? It's that river. And you got like the boo-boo water going in your mouth. Like, you know when you go under and you swallow all that water? And then you got... And it's like all doo-doo water. Ain't no chlorine in that water.
No OB eyes in the water. You'll come up with pink eyes.
Yeah, you got pink eye when you come up. You got to swim with your eyes closed. And then you like, why am I sick? Well, because you jumped in doo-doo water, my G.
I kept feeling things bump up against me.
Yeah, like, he said it. I want to say you swim and you get a chocolate payday in the face. Oh, you weren't even here.
I wasn't here.
So we were talking about the Ganges River, and we pulled it up, and we were looking through at the Ganges. The Ganges is one of the most polluted rivers in the world.
Dang.
It was black water. It has so much pollution floating. Them niggas bathe at the top of the river. They take a dump at the top and bathe at the bottom.
Yeah,
that's how that's set up.
That's counterproductive.
Either way, they got animals just be treading through it, dropping a poo. And you opt to hop in that water thinking like, I'm gonna swim through this. Like, I got this. You ain't got no hazmat suit. Corey, you ain't go to Corey for the hazmat suit. You ain't got no bug spray.
None.
Right? You just got doo-doo water. They call that something. It's like
Gray.
Huh?
Like gray water?
Shit, it's more than gray water. That water is more than gray. It's like a greenish tint.
I think that's what's
And that's not even algae. It's just doo-doo. Some of us be like, yeah, I want to go swim in that. And then you're like, wait, how come it's not like flowy? How come I can't flow through it? How come it's more muddy and quicksandy? Well, somebody just took a fresh one. That's why. How come this fire is so hot? Because nigga, it wasn't supposed to be comfortable. That's the point. You decided, you opted to hop in, either or, and not stay the path. Decision making. Right? Decision making. And then when you hop in twice, oh, damn.
Jump from one side to the other?
And then jump back in because you got to cool off from the fire. And then the only water that's there is that nasty pool water. So you got pink eye 4 or 5 times.
Man.
Your eyes are swollen shut.
Eyes are just swollen shut. Cut me, ref. Cut me, Nick. You like Rocky. Cut me. You talk about cut me, Nick. Cut your eyelids. Pull the eyelid off, it's just pink, and your eyes is exploding from feces. Because you decided that you wanted to go swim in poo.
Or you go blind like Tobit.
Damn. Wow.
Hey, your choices, your decisions. You know what?
Oh man, why are they doing this? What if a person is a narcissist? What does that have to do with the class? Unless, oh, I know how. You know what?
That's the main
Yeah, because you know what the
syndrome.
funny? That's the main character syndrome. A lot of y'all are narcissists. It's never your fault, but you want all the attention. And as you're going through it, because a narcissist can't be told nothing anyway. They just got to go through it, and they'll keep going through it to prove their own point. So if they're a narcissist, tough damn luck for them. They'll never get it, because narcissism is about self. It's about self-willed, self-preservation. So a narcissist, they'll probably jump on your back and use you as a floaty through the doo-doo water. That's what they'll do. They'll hop on your back and float on top of you. Or they'll use you as a shield to fan the flames. That's what narcissists do. They're all about themselves. So, I mean, I don't know. I guess that's how that fits. Sounds like Esau would do that for you.
Right?
Yo, the sad part is we do it for no views. That's the at least Esau do it for something. Niggas be doing it for nothing. Let me just go take a swim in this dump. Let me go swim in the shits. Like, and it's like a spiritual thing. Like because our mentality is crappy, but our reasoning and our decision making is crappy, dude. It just is. And then you get a crappy result. You could drop that. Go to Proverbs. Proverbs 27 and verse 20. Y'all are hilarious as hell. We got like 2 more scriptures than we did. Then we done. It's a lot. That's what we did. Wait, are you doing something to the class?
I'm highlighting and copying.
Oh, okay, go ahead.
Proverbs chapter 27 and verse 20.
Right?
Hell and destruction are never full.
Right? Hell and destruction are never full. Why? Because niggas is always making bad decisions. People are always making illogical decisions. You're always choosing wrong. So hell and destruction is never full. It's always mass space. It's like space. Yo, you ever go to like a car lot? You pull in, you're like, damn, there's a lot of room in here. And you got that one person that come pull up next to you. Yeah, that's how hell and destruction are. Just grouping together. And it's like, damn, there's just so much space down here. Yeah. Making space for you dummies. For people that think illogically, for people that don't like counsel and prayer, for people that don't like to be told things, hell and destruction is always open for you. It's always a room at the end. What's that one commercial you said? Don't forget to leave the light on?
Yeah.
Like Hotel 6 commercial?
Yeah.
It's like the Hotel 6. They'll leave the light on for you. With hell and destruction. There's always the porch light, so you can find your way. Go ahead.
So the eyes of men are never satisfied.
Go ahead.
As a finding pot for silver.
As a finding pot for silver to remove impurities. Go ahead.
And the furnace for gold.
Go ahead.
So is a man to his prey.
Go ahead. Read verse 22.
Though thou shouldest bray a fool.
Though thou shouldest bray a fool. Go ahead.
And a mortar among wheat and pestle.
Right. So it's like, even though you press on a fool to get that foolishness out of him, you know, the mortar and pestle, what do? You put the wheat in and you grind it, right? You grind it to break it down fine. Though you grind on a fool to break that foolishness out of him, read.
Yet will not his foolishness depart from him.
Why? Because he can make a choice. Because he's choosing that, nah, I know you telling me, but guess what? I ain't hearing that. I know you said that, but guess what? I ain't doing that. I know you pressing this word into me and goading me and trying to grind the Bible into my psyche, but guess what? I'm gonna reject it. I know you telling me about my health. I know you telling me about my thinking patterns. I know you telling me about my thought process. But guess what? Guess what?
I'm gonna do it anyways.
I'm gonna do what I want.
I'm
Yeah.
gonna do what I want.
And I know that my own reasoning is showing me that I should change because of the trials I go through. But guess what? It don't matter. I don't see it. I don't see it. I don't get it. I know you keep getting pushed lower and lower and lower, and you can't make it, and you can't lift yourself up. It don't matter. I'm not gonna make no changes to be able to lift myself up. I'm gonna just keep doing me.
Like Yahushua said, he said, though seeing, you won't see. Though hearing, you won't hear.
You know what type of pressure you under when you in that that mortar and pistol? You know what type of pressure that is? It's so close of a contact. You grinding that stuff to powder. There's no room to breathe. I know you ain't giving me no room to make a mistake, but I'm gonna make a mistake. I'm gonna make me a mistake. Watch. As soon as you lift up, I'm gonna do me. That's how we be thinking, and then we wonder why we get what we get. So, what is the point? I got a few more scriptures. It's 9 o'clock. I got a few more. Re-examine our decisions to not repeat past mistakes. This is what we should be doing. You should be reflecting on your life and seeing, man, what did I do wrong? Not what Satan made me do. What did I decide on that steered me wrong? Not what someone else presented to me and I took into my spirit. Stop it. Stop it. Get some help. We got to, man. We got to stop, dude, and just get some help.
They don't even want help. They don't even want the help, though.
I know. That'd be the point. They just want to complain about it.
No,
They want to complain about the circumstance, blame the devil, blame Satan, blame their mama, blame this person, blame that person, but never, ever once do they blame themselves. Never do they say, you know what, my own decision-making got me here. Our best decisions get us anywhere we at. So if you in hell, your best decision-making got you there. If you in heaven, your best decision-making got you there. Our choice.
You know, I can't help but to think about, just because you was talking about the fire and the water, right?
All right.
And you even mentioned earlier about even on a good, something that's not wicked, making a decision, but it's not expedient.
Yep.
Peter jumped out on the water, right? Peter started to sink. He said, Lord, help me. And then when the Lord said, all right, you got a little weak and you lost your faith. Let me help you back up. It didn't say Yahushua carried him back to the boat. He got back up. He took the hand and got back up. When a lot of people, they have their bad reasoning. Then when that hand comes out, say, hey, you in a bad situation, let me help you. They reject the hand. No, only the Lord can help me. I'm only here for the Lord. I only want the Lord to help me. If God ain't helping me, I ain't taking it.
How do I know when I'm
It's like, look, I'm not God, but guess what? Scripture says, Amos 3:7 says, the Most High will do nothing, but reveals his secret unto his prophets, his servants. He uses men and women to stretch that hand out to you. And you gonna slap it away? You're gonna drown. You're gonna drown, and as Yahushua said, you're gonna die in your sins. You're gonna die, and then when you show up before the throne of grace, wondering what happened, you're gonna say, I came to help you. I was there for you. You know how many times you slapped my hand away? You know how many times you despised the grace that I was giving you? Multiple times. And I sent the final servant your way. This was the final servant. He sent Moses, the meekest man on earth, your way. And you rejected it. What kind of reasoning is that?
Go from there. So re-examine our decisions to not repeat our past. Ecclesiasticus, Sirach 34:25. Might get it quick. Go ahead.
Ecclesiastes chapter 34, verse
We
25.
started a little bit late. We started like at 7:10, so I'm gonna just go to 9:10. Go ahead.
Ecclesiastes chapter 34, verse 25.
Uh-huh.
He that watches himself after the touching of a dead body,
Go ahead.
if he touch it again, what availeth his washing?
Yeah, like you played with the dead body, right? You rubbed all up on it. You got all the germs from the dead body. You kicked it with, and then you went and cleansed yourself, and then you went back and touched it again. What was the point? That's what it's saying. It's like, damn, I touched the dead body. You cleanse yourself because it was wrong to touch it. You shouldn't have touched it, right? You needed to cleanse yourself. What was the point to go back and touch it? What did you learn? Did I need to touch it? No. Why'd you touch it? I don't know. Just want to see how it felt. Oh, okay. Well, now you got to go clean yourself because you were unclean. Now that you're cleaned up, are you looking at your cleaned up estate? Are you looking at how you were when you were unclean in bad decisions and how you were clean in good decisions and taking into account? A lot of us don't take into account. You don't take inventory of yourself, man. Go ahead.
Verse 26. So is it with a man that fasteth for his sins
Go ahead.
and goes again and does the same,
Go ahead.
who will hear his prayers?
Yeah, it's like you fast for your sins and you just go right back into the sin when you get off the fast. You break the fast with the sin.
Oh no.
You break. I'm about to just break my. I'm about to just hop off this wagon.
Oh boy, he came to the mall the other day. It's like 14 nights.
Oh, I thought you were gonna say, "Damn, night one."
Oh no.
Night one. Y'all never see that little meme or whatever it was? It's like the cat that had like the
Smoking?
like okay, we could say smoking,
Okay.
right? But it was something else. But he's like 2 nights clean. Then he come back 1 night clean. 1 night clean.
1 night clean.
Three nights clean, 1 night clean. It's like, yo, just what availing the washing? What availeth the fasting if you're not gonna hold to it? If you're not gonna look and see how you were when you weren't fasting. Read on.
Or what does his humbling profit him?
What's the profit? Are you looking at the profit of what you're going through? Are you looking at when you went through your decisions and the Most High was humbling your ass? Because they were all wrong and bad? Are you looking at the humbling process that he took you through and how your humility is what got the favor? Or are you like, you know what? None of that matters. The past is the past. You pulling out scriptures all wrong. You know what Paul said? To look towards the future and forget the things of the past. Now all of a sudden you a Bible scholar. You got precepts all of a sudden. Right? All of a sudden you got bars. Wrong. Go to 2 Peter 2 and verse 22. Because this is what it is. A person that repeats a matter over and over, this is what it equates to. 2 Peter 2 and verse 22.
2 Peter chapter 2, verse 22.
Uh-huh.
But it is happened unto them according to the true proverb.
Right?
The dog is turned to his own vomit again.
Yeah, it's like going back to your vomit and wallowing in your vomit and then washing yourself off and then I'm clean, but you know what? That vomit, smelling mighty fine. You go get some of that. Go ahead.
And the soul that was washed to her,
Wallowing
in the mirror.
in the mire.
In the mire.
It's like a pig that was washing it. They go right back to the mud. Wallowing in the mud, not caring. That's what it is equated to. So our job is to look at past mistakes, look at wrong decisions that we've made in our life and not repeat it. Don't be the dog that returns to the vomit. And that's in every situation. Again, it don't always got to be matters of sin. It could just be bad decisions that you're making in your life and they affect others.
Yeah.
And they're not bringing sin, or it's not a sinful situation, but it's not a relationship building situation. It's not a joyous situation, right? There might be a little contention there, whatever. But it doesn't necessarily always have to be matters of, oh, they're just breaking the law, because, no. One more point. The proof is what your decisions yield. So what your decision-making yields is the proof. Whether or not your decisions were good or bad. Proverbs 21:5. You didn't know I was going there. Brother, so I got that already. Proverbs 21:5. Go ahead. Oh,
Proverbs chapter 21 and verse 5.
go ahead.
The thoughts of the diligent tend only to plenteousness, but only of everyone that is hasty only to want.
That's how you know if your decision making is bad. Are you always in want, need, always lacking? That you're not making decisions properly. You're lacking patience. You're lacking discretion or discernment. You're lacking prayer, counsel. You're lacking logic. Critical thinking skills is like low amongst our people. Right? Because it's usually like, oh, the nigga says something to me, I'm gonna shoot him in the face. That's not critical thinking skills at all. Oh, she got a fat booty, I'm gonna get with that. That's not a critical thought. Like, you ain't gotta go deep into your mind to understand that situation or why you're doing that.
Bad reasoning.
That's base thinking.
Animalistic.
Yeah, it's non-critical, right? You know, you got the levels of ChatGPT. You got the different levels. You got the thinking level. You got just the regular auto level. Yeah, y'all on auto level. Some of us. Y'all on like the first model of chat. A couple of years ago, Chat 1, when it was just hi, bye, yes, no.
Someone
Google,
has something in the chat.
Google search engine. Who got something? Somebody said?
I don't know. It's a question, statement.
The proof is what your decisions yield. Who?
No, above that.
Seeking the kingdom. Seeking the kingdom. Do a husband's wives live with near each other? I'm not sure. They gotta have to restate that. Is it seeking the kingdom 7? Is that a question, or are you just adding to what we're saying?
Did a husband's wives live with
Near each
or
other.
near each other?
Yeah, I'm not sure.
Oh, like someone that has more than one wife?
Yeah, but they gotta clear that up because that could mean anything.
Yeah.
Right? But it's about the proof. The proof is in the yield. Right? Go back to Ecclesiastes. Ecclesiastes 27. Right? And what verse did I hit?
You get verse 5 and just verse 5.
Hit verse 6.
Ecclesiastes chapter 27 and verse 6. The fruit declareth.
There it is.
If the tree.
The what?
The fruit declareth if the tree have been dressed.
Decision making. Your yield lets you know if you decided to dress that tree or not. If you decided to put in the work. If you decided correctly. It needs fertilizer. Or you know what, it'll be all right. The fruit declares what you did, what decisions you made. Your fruit, right, declares what decisions you make. It declares if you had critical thinking skills and decision making, if you had logic, if you had reason. The fruit declares that. Go ahead.
So is the utterance of a conceit in the heart of man.
Right, go from there. Let's jump back down. We're almost done. So let's go back. So you read Proverbs 21 and 5, right? The thoughts of the diligent tend only to plenteous, but of everyone that is haste, only to want. Go to James 1 and verse 4.
They redid their question.
What does it say?
Questions. I mean, in the ancient days and today, like among you men of Yah, and men back then with their wives.
I'm asking, how did it work? It was different for everybody. But that's not the topic, but okay, that's different for everybody's situation. If a man had multiple wives, they could have lived all in the same house with him, they could have different houses. It just depends on how he wants to set it up. There's nothing that says you have to do it a certain way. You just got to make sure that you're bed undefiled, right? You're not having them in the same bed at the same time, doing that type of stuff, and treating them both with equity. But there's no setup that says you have to have a house like this or a setup like this, right? Where were you at, James?
He said the water.
Yeah, James.
James chapter 1 and verse 4.
Uh-huh.
But let patience have her perfect work,
Go ahead.
that ye may be perfect and entire,
Right.
wanting nothing.
Remember, it says he that is hasteful only tended to want. Why? Because no patience, no counsel, bad decision, bad logic. We're supposed to be patient, wanting nothing, counting the costs. Last verse, last scripture, go to Luke 14:28. I'm gonna leave it here. What you got?
Luke chapter 14 and verse 28.
Uh-huh.
For which of you, intending to build a tower,
Right?
sitteth not down first, and counted the cost?
Yeah, I'm about to take this wife. I'm about to take this rail. Did you count the costs? You got somewhere to take her to? Bam. You got something to take, you got somewhere to take her to? You got food? You got this, you got that? Can y'all get around? Are y'all even compatible? Do you know her? Did you prove her? Oh, I'm about to go jump into this business. Did you research the business? Do you know what that business can yield? Did you look into it? How much the equipment costs? The startup costs? The overhead? Did you look? Oh, I'm gonna just do it. Oh, damn. Okay. Damn. Okay. I'm gonna do it because we need a business. Huh? Wait. Okay, so we'll have a business that we won't in 2 years. We'll just have a bunch of expenses. I'm gonna make this decision. I'm gonna do this. Before you decided to do that, did you look into what you were doing? Did you count the costs? Did you see if you had the sufficiency to complete it? Did you have that foresight? Or was it about just doing something? Sometimes with Israel, it's just about just saying that you did something. I'm an entrepreneur. I'm an entrepreneur. No, just because you have a bunch of LLCs or one LLC with a bunch of names on it don't make you an entrepreneur. Right? That's not what that is. To be an entrepreneur is a real thing. With there's real things attached to that so you can say that you're an entrepreneur. Your businesses have to yield a certain amount of money and be at a certain status for you to be entrepreneur. Niggas just use that as a title for what you do, entrepreneur? Cause you a barber? Come on, bruh. Yeah, I'm not trying to hate on people. I'm not trying to hate on barber, but I'm just saying we gotta understand we throw things on top of things that don't belong. And then you mad because it don't pan out. Count the costs. Go ahead.
Whether he have sufficient to finish it.
Read.
Less happily, after he hath laid the foundation.
You lay the foundation, right? You get this, you get that. Right? You get 8 out of 10 things you need to start the business, but then you stop at 8 because why? You ran out of funds. You ran out of foresight. You're like, damn, wait a minute. I didn't know how to do that. I didn't know how to get that. Paperwork. Wait, business license. Oh shit. Insurance? Yeah.
Man.
Registration fees. I didn't count that in there. Go ahead.
And is not able to finish it.
Go ahead.
All that behold it.
All that what?
All that behold it begin to mock him.
Here I come. Yo, why'd you do that? You didn't think about it. And I'm not gonna mock. I'm just gonna be like, you didn't think about it. So go ahead, read. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Verse 30.
It's Corey, man. Go ahead.
Verse 30. Saying, this man began to build.
This man started to build. Go ahead.
and was not able to finish.
Mr. Gunny, go ahead. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Verse 31.
Uh-huh.
Or what king going to make war against another king?
Yeah, you about to go make war. I'm about to, Malak. You know, God, Malak, I'm about to go make war. I'm about to go do this. I'm about to go wage war. I'm about to get in the trenches. Y'all laughing, man, because it's because I'm losing my damn mind. That's why I'm going senile. I'm laughing, bro. Golly. Yo, the Bible is so real, bro.
Time.
The damn Bible is so real. All I can do is laugh. I'm sorry. Oh, y'all probably thinking I'm bugging out right now. Pack me up, right? I'm good. I'm good, y'all. I'm good. I'm just, this thing is crazy, man. It's like, man, you about to go wage all wars on all fronts. With what military? With what soldiers? You got mad guns and no bullets.
Dang.
No, that's
Dang.
Yo, I see one where the dude was knocking on his homeboy's door. He's like, man, the ops is about to come there around the corner. We need some bullets. He said, we got the revolver. He said, can we get some bullets?
wow.
I was like, wait, what? So y'all got ops with no bullets? Who got ops with no bullets? Damn. He knocked on their door. He was like, yo, get away from my door. He didn't even give him the bullets, man. He said, get away from my door. He said, if y'all don't get the F away from my door, y'all gonna get some bullets. That's what he told him. They walked off mad as hell, pissed. Man, the ops, it was bad. Man, the ops around the corner, man. They about to pull up. We need bullets. Niggas said, yo, y'all better get from around here or y'all get some bullets for real. Niggas walked away sad-eyed. How you gonna wage war? How you gonna wage spiritual war and not have the equipment? I'm about to go war in the spirit, but you ain't been studying. It's laughable. That's why I'm laughing so hard. I'm sorry. It's just so laughable. All I can do is laugh. This is like a genuine laugh because I'm crying over here. Golly, that was hilarious. It's like we want to do all these spectacular things, bro. And I get it. We're supposed to have faith in the Most High. But obviously the Bible is teaching us that you can't just have faith. You got to have logic. You can't just be just some faith warrior. That's insane. Because then how could you accomplish the work? Because things ain't just going to pop. Bullets don't just appear out of nowhere, obviously. Because them niggas ain't had none. And I'm sure the ops ran down on them. I'm sure the ops ran down on them with a hail of bullets and they was left naked. They was out there. Things don't just appear because you got faith. It's foolish. Right? You have to be able to know that, okay, I have this and I have that, and I can at least get to this point of building. Solomon didn't build the temple in his house in faith. He had actual materials to build it. He didn't think and then the gold appeared out of damn nowhere. Like, you know what? I'm about to have faith in this cedar wood. No. He didn't know how to chop wood, so he got somebody that could do it to do it. It's the point. We weren't good at chopping wood and all that. So he got the men that can do it so they can build. He didn't just have faith. And he didn't make bad decisions either. That's why he was able to build and finish. It's the point. When he waged wars, which he didn't really have to, but when David went to war, he didn't, like, you know what? I'm about to take one man with me, but I got faith. No, he went with armies. I'm just taking, like, you know what I'm saying, the mighty men, that's it. They went out with armies. He didn't just take Benaiah and like another cat, Joab, and then that was it. They went with armies. Did he have faith? Of course. Still went with armies, still went with numbers, still counted the cost. To the point where even he messed up numbering the people. Satan made him do it, right? It does say that. But then another account, it said the Lord provoked him. See, I was going to go there, but then I'm like, that's overkill. But all you got to do is read the Chronicles account and the Samuel's account. It tells you. The Most High provoked him to number the people, then it comes back and says Satan did it. So who did it? Right? Read on. Oh man, y'all making me laugh, man. Damn, go ahead.
Verse
You
31.
did that laugh.
Or what king going to make war against another king
Right?
sitteth not down first,
Right?
and consulteth whether he be able.
No, he ain't gotta sit down. He just gotta have faith and just believe that he just make it happen. All the warriors gonna pop out of nowhere, thin air, angels are around them. I got the angels with me, you just don't see them, Hawk.
Dang.
It said a king even sit down and make sure he got sufficient. Read.
Whether he be able with 10,000 to meet him that cometh against him with 20,000.
Yeah, because even if he got the numbers, you still could strategize and say, you know what? He got 20,000, but he got 20,000, but he got he got 50 bowmen and he got this and that and that. But we got infantry and we could come around the back from the sea and we could do this with our 10,000 and flank them. You sit down and you strategize. Logical thing, and then you got to be real with yourself. Because then when you go into war and get your ass whooped, you can't be like, well, see, Satan didn't. Nah, you didn't count properly, bruh. It was 20,000 verse 10. You didn't position your pieces the right way. You didn't put your military strategy into play the right way. That's why you got beat. Right? Because a nigga that got 20,000 can get beat by 10,000. We see that in the Bible. Right? Strategy. You got to watch that show, Vikings. That show was about strategy. When they went to war, they was dealing with strategy. That's where my man Ivor the Boneless came in. He was the strategist when it came to war. He knew how to, he set things up where he was flanking cats coming around the other side. They didn't even believe what he was doing. And he was beating people with numbers because he sat down and they had the war board. And he was like, look, we're going to send 10,000 men over here. And while they running and chasing these 10,000, we're going to come behind them with 5,000. We're going to wipe out their whole army. Because we're going to just hit them from behind. They're never going to see it. Hit them from behind, hit them from the side. That's going to be it. And it was working. Strategy. He sat down and counted the cost. I'm willing to lose this amount of men to be able to get them from the blind side. Strategy. Right? Go ahead. Go ahead, man. Let's get up out of here.
Verse 32.
Right?
Or else, while the other is yet a great way off,
Right?
he sendeth an embassage and desireth conditions of peace.
Yeah, or else, nigga, you better calm down. You better rethink what you about to do and you better elect for peace. You count the costs and you say, damn, you know what? I'm not ready to wage this war. Let me just send an ambassador.
Yeah.
Let me tame the situation. And that's what we have to do in our lives, man. We got to make sure we're looking at the times we went to war, the times we tried to build, and why we failed. And was it better for you to fall back at that time and take a back seat to those plans and let other things maturate? You got to sit back and think. So that's it. I lost it at the end. I'm sorry. I lost it at the end. But damn, bro. Them thoughts start hitting me in the damn class. And then Corey got these in his face. Corey looking at me with these looks. Anyway, that's it for the class. I know we went a little bit over. We appreciate everybody that tuned in. Listen, y'all gotta stop using the chat as your relationship sounding board. Because that's not what it is. Right? Y'all are bringing up instances that y'all are dealing with that we have remember, nobody in the chat knows y'all. And we don't know your situation. So, you can't bring up your stuff in the chat and air out your dirty laundry in the chat towards each other, calling names and all that stuff. That ain't what the chat's for. If y'all got questions and they're genuine, well, answer the question. If y'all need counsel outside of the thing, that's what y'all need to be doing, is asking for counsel. The chat is not where you counsel. Okay? If you got genuine questions, you see, we'll answer them. So please, don't use my chat for your sounding board in your relationship. Okay? With that, we thank everybody for joining us. Right? We're gonna have class Thursday.
No,
Not
Friday.
us, but not us. Class online Thursday with Rochester. Class on Friday with VA. Class on Saturday, I think, with VA. I know we're doing class there. and then that'll probably be it for the week. I'm just pre-gaming y'all, because remember, we got the feast coming up. So you won't see us here next week, but there's no class Wednesday. There's not gonna be no class Thursday next week, or Friday or Saturday of next week, because we're gonna be doing the feast. All right, so hopefully wherever y'all are at, man, y'all trying to gather with somebody for this feast. It's them times. You gotta stop missing feast days. Stop the cap. Right? Stop missing the Lord's feast days. You gather for Thanksgiving. You got your turkey gobble up. You did all that nasty turkey meat, wet and slimy. Right? You did that. So give it to the Most High. All right? With that, we gonna say shalom.
Shalom.